I've never told this story publicly before. Not because I forgot it, but because saying his name still feels like inviting him back. We called him Scarecrow, but that wasn't the name that chased us through Springfield. My name is Phill. This happened in Oregon, when I was still in high school. It was late fall, cold rain, the kind that doesn't freeze you. It just settles into your bones. That's when I met Tyson Palmer. He hung around the bus station near downtown, close to the Springfield bus station, always asking for cigarettes. Sometimes trading for weed, sometimes just staring at your hands after, like he expected them to move on their own. He was short, frail, not sick, hollow, no tattoos, no defining marks, just teeth that were brown, rotting, almost sharp, like something feral, ghoulish, corduroy pants, purple or black, torn to hell, a tree branch for a walking stick, chain smoking like stopping, you will die slower. But his eyes, they didn't reflect anything, not emotion, not curiosity, not fear. They felt delayed, like whatever was supposed to be inside him was asleep or gone. The day everything started, he asked me for a cigarette. I gave him one. I don't know why, but I told him I wanted to skip class. It was pouring, the kind of rain that glues your hoodie to your skin. He smiled, not friendly, relieved. "You can warm up in my place," he said. "I don't get many guests." I should have walked away. Instead, I followed him. His apartment was off Main Street near the railroad tracks, a place people avoided looking at. Inside, cockroaches scattered. The walls were stained dark with age and smoke. No photos, no decorations, no proof anyone lived there. He talked non-stop. Runaway stories, crime stories, construction jobs, welding, every story impressive, none of them ending the same way twice. When I questioned anything, he drifted to the next lie. Later, I learned fragments of the truth. Born October 27th, 1984. Foster care, streets. Smoked long enough to destroy his lungs. He got sick in 2012. People who knew him before said chemotherapy melted something inside him. Not his brain, his soul. By 2016, he lived off caseworkers and whatever stories kept him housed. He wanted to be a poet, a horror writer. He called himself a modern Edgar Allan Poe, but Poe understood madness. Scarecrow. He made room for it. The last night we went there, it was me, Jared, and Brandon. Storming rain. We stayed because leaving meant getting soaked, and because once you were inside his apartment, time felt wrong. That's when he told us about No Name. "Sometimes," he said, lighting another cigarette, "someone else drives." His posture changed. His voice went flat, and he picked up an axe. He asked Brandon what cloak he was wearing. Brandon laughed nervously. "It's just a hoodie." Scarecrow tilted his head. "What clan are you from?" The air shifted. Old. Hostile. Like something was wearing a man wrong. We talked him down. Barely. Then he asked us to stay for dinner. Spaghetti. The noodles were dry and moldy. Cockroaches crawled from the box. He insisted. "We don't waste food." The meat smelled sweet. Rotten. None of us could eat. He didn't touch his plate either. He just watched us. Smiling. Like watching was the meal. Then a knock came from the back door. He froze. "Answer it." We did. No one there. Behind us. No Name was eating. Not chewing. Consuming. We ran. He followed. Rain. Tracks. Dark trees. We cut through the park thinking it would be a shortcut. That's when Brandon fell. The sound wasn't a scream. It was something splitting. The axe struck him. "You ungrateful rodents." No Name moved too fast. Jerem threw a rock at No Name, striking him in the head. It was just enough time for me to grab Brandon. "Help me," I shouted. Even with Jared helping, we weren't going fast enough. The sounds of Brandon cries and whimpers right in my ear, yet still louder the sound of No Names. Steps right behind us. We dragged Brandon into the trees and didn't stop until we saw city lights. We made it to the bus station. The security guard was as shocked as we were relieved. We were covered in blood when the police showed up. They asked us questions. I didn't know how to answer. Too focused on the yellow eyes watching from the tree line. Thankfully, Brandon survived. Scarecrow didn't follow. They said No Name was sent to a mental health facility in Salem. I don't know if he's still there, but when it rains in Springfield, I smell cigarettes, and I don't turn around anymore, because whatever was empty in his eyes is very good at following.